Welcome to Website Accessibility at the University of Wyoming. This course is meant to provide an overview of website accessibility and the steps that we can take at the University of Wyoming to help ensure that everyone has access to our digital content. While this course is not comprehensive, extensive additional resources are provided. We will cover the following topics: accessibility concepts, university policy and requirements, website design considerations and best practices with PDF documents, testing, reporting, and remediation, and where to learn more and get help. Website accessibility is the degree to which website content and services are available to people with different types of disabilities. Website content and services can be challenging to access for those with a wide range of disabilities, including auditory, cognitive, neurological, physical, speech, and visual disabilities. The United States Census Bureau estimates that 16% of Americans have a disability. Without proper website design, a large number of people will not be able to access your digital content. Section 508 and the Americans with Disabilities Act, or ADA, are federal regulations that require organizations, such as the University of Wyoming, to provide sufficient access to places of public accommodation, which includes website content and services. Websites with significant inaccessible components can be seen as discriminatory against persons with disabilities in violation of Title III of the ADA. Web Content Accessibility Guidelines provide recommendations and act as a reference for determining website accessibility. Web Accessibility Standards is a simplified list of accessibility elements that can help you create accessible websites. The majority of this course will cover key accessibility elements and best practices. More information about these regulations, requirements, and guidelines can be found in the Additional Resources section of this course. The University of Wyoming has published the UW Website Accessibility Policy to help ensure that university web content and services are accessible to everyone. All new or revised web pages and other web resources published, hosted, or otherwise provided by the university, which are used to conduct university business and activities, including lab websites, grant-funded sites, research, etc., must be in compliance with standards set by this policy. This includes all sites within the university's Content Management System, or CMS, and any external sites developed and maintained on separate web platforms. All University of Wyoming website authors are responsible for their web content meeting accessibility standards. Accessibility auditing, reports, and remediation will be covered later in this course. Before moving on to website best practices, use the hyperlink in the course to carefully read the UW Website Accessibility Policy.